Hey yo, this is Pokyo Design Pro. Welcome to this episode of Revit. Yeah, in this episode, I want to show you how we model these really cool classic columns in Revit. Yeah, so that you don't have to overstress yourself, and you can customize one for yourself according to the design that you want. Yeah, so without wasting time, let us dive into the design. But please don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel for more tutorials and also to turn on your notifications for the daily updates. Yes, so this classic column is going to be fully parametric. Yeah, so that means I'll need to create a family for it. So I'll come under families and I'll go to new. Then I have to open the English folder. I'll double click on it. Then I have to look for metric column. Yeah, metric column is right here. Yeah, this is the family template I'm going to use. Simply click on it. Then I open families. That is for the base and also for the top of this column. Yeah, for reasons we are going to have some curves on our columns. So what I will do, I'm going to create the base first. I'll still come under family. I'm going to create new family. Then for this, this is going to be a generic model. So I'll come look for generic model. Yes, right here, metric generic model. Then I'll click that. I'll open this. Yeah, so let us create our base in this family template. Let me open any elevation. I'll come under elevations. I'll open maybe the front. So we have the horizontal reference line and also the vertical reference line. Yeah, so first we need to create a revolve extrusion. I'll simply come, I click on revolve, then come draw the axis line. I'll just have something like that. It's not supposed to be so high. I'll first turn off the true line white. Then after the axis line, I'll go to boundary line. I'll draw it here. I'm going to have a base of 300. So I'll make this 150. Enter. Then for the height, let me give this maybe 300. I think we shall go with this. Come back here. Can move this down by 120. Yeah, maybe 120. Then I can come this side maybe by 80. No, let me go by 100. And I'll need some curves around this, maybe of 35, something like that. And I come, go back inside maybe by 50. I'll need some other curve of maybe 40. Yeah, you can use any that you want. And I'll come back maybe 120. Sorry, I need this to be a straight line. I'll come 120. Now I need to curve this a bit. Let me curve it by 30. Let me curve it by 30. I'll have that. And I'm going to create another line still. Hope it's not looking so complicated. Yeah, something like that. Then I can highlight the two. I'm going to copy. I will need to copy multiple. Yeah, it's already selected in multiple. So I'll put this here. Put this here. Now let me just have here a simple curve. And I'll come join off this. From here, join this. Then also close this off. Then I'll come and tick this. So this is the base of the column that I've created. Yeah, now next we need to create a void revolve. That is for the curve I talked about, which is coming inwards here. Yeah, but before that, I'm seeing this is somehow too much. Let me first edit it back. I'm going to edit the revolve. Yeah, I can pick the front, then open this. So I want to reduce on this. It is looking too much to me. So let me delete this. I'll make this maybe at 55. I have it at that. Then I come select this and select this. I'm going to move this maybe from here up to there. First delete off this. Move this down. I need this to touch there so that I have exactly something like that. And I'll come join this to this. It's not joining. And join this. So I'll make it join from here. Then boundary line. I come close this up. I'll come tick this. Lines must be of closed loops. Continue. I think I'm having some error here. Let me first delete off this. Then I draw it at once. I'll tick this. So they're telling us the axis of revolution not specified. I'll continue, so I'll come to axis. I'm going to draw this as my axis. I'll simply come tick this. So yeah, this is somehow looking okay. Then next we need to create that inward curve on our column. So I'll need to come to create. Then under void forms, I'll click that. Then void revolve, I'll simply click on that as well. Now I'm going to choose my axis. This will be my axis line. Then I'll come to boundary line. I'll draw my boundary at let me say 75. Then for that length, I'm going to give it let me give it 15. I'll give it 15. Then I'll need also that curve from here to maybe an angle 45. Perfect. I'll have that. Now come close this up. Then simply come tick this. Now next I'll need to come and array this curve on the circumference of our curve. So I'll simply come the reference line. Then I pick the array tool. This is the array tool. I simply type AR on the keyboard. When you click on it, actually I make sure it is in radio. Then for the number, let me give the number 20. Then move to last. So from here, I realize you cannot array. You cannot actually see in the base. So I don't know why Revit does this. So what do I need to do? I'll need to move this a little bit this side. I'll come click on it on the move tool. So let me move this, let me say by 5. I enter, then I'll come back to the array. Yeah, now here you see, you can array this on the circumference. So radio, then the number, let me say 20. Then last, I come pick the center of this, come move it from here, maybe up somewhere there. Then I click outside, I come pick this, then I move it, close this to maybe 15. Yeah, 15, maybe 20. Let me see 20. Yeah, no, I can go with that 20. Yeah, so when you check this in 3D, I'll simply come here in 3D. This is what we have. Yeah, it's coming out. Then we need to load this base into the other family template that we created. Yeah, that was for the metric column. So I'll simply come load this. So I'll load it right here. So I have my base. Now next I need also to create the top of this column. So I'll still come under new, then I'm going to create a new family, still going to be a generic model. I come to English, double click that, and I'll look for metric generic model. It should be somewhere here, right here, and I'll open this up. So we are going to do the same procedure to create the top of our column. So after opening this, I need to come to an elevation. Let me pick the front elevation. Then I'm going to come create a revolve. Then come to the axis line. Since that is the top, we are coming down. So I have to draw this down. Come to boundary line. I'm going to use this rectangular method. So I'll first have this. Then for the radius, remember we have been 300. So this will be 150. Then I'm going to give this height maybe 400. Yeah, but then I need to move this a little bit down because I have an extrusion on top. Yeah, so this can be 350. Yeah, maybe something like that. And I'll need to create some small designs around this. I'll simply come pick this maybe at 30. I have this curve, can go inwards a little bit. Then I'll have also another curve here. Do this maybe up to somewhere there. I have that curve and do this. Have slightly also bigger one. Yeah, I think that's enough. I don't have to make this so complicated. Join that there. Now come the extend tool, join this to this, or unjoin this, and I'll simply come tick off this. So this is the top of our column. Next I'll need to create an extrusion right here. So I'll still come to create an extrusion. I'll use still the rectangular method. I'll come of this extrusion. This will move up to there. Extend this a little bit inside. Then I'll need to curve the edges. So let me use this circular method. First draw a circle of, let me say 50. Have it at that. Come move this down up to there. Then now next I'll need to cut this. Cut off this. Then I extend this to this. Join this to this. I delete this. I'm going to mirror this. Have it at that. We'll come join this to this. Join this to this. Delete this. Now simply come tick this. I'll go to our reference level. This is the reference level. Let's come move this side. Let me adjust that from here. I can give that to 250, negative 250. No, 230, negative 230. Yeah, I think this is okay. So when I come in 3D, I can be able to see this. Yeah, this is what we have. Yeah, but we have also some void extrusions around this. So I'll still come back to the front view. I'm going to come and create. I'm going to create a void extrusion. Then I'm going to pick a plane. I'll come here, set pick a plane. I'm going to pick this as my plane. And I'm going to draw that. Let me have this inside. Yeah, you can adjust this. Maybe you can leave 10 that side. Anyway, for these dimensions, you can have any that you want. 15, maybe this at 20. Yeah, anything can work. Then I'll come pick lines of this. This is 15. When I let it be uniform, this is 15. Then what is this? Sorry. Then what is this? Let me first measure off this. Yeah, this is also 15. So I'll come to the pick line tool. I'm going to offset this by negative 15. Actually now by 15. Like that. I'm going to come join this. Join this to this. Join this with this. I'll delete off this. Let me first mirror this as well. Come to the mirror tool. I mirror this. Come join this to this. Join this with this. I'll delete off this. So I'll come to the pick line. I'm going to offset, let me say by 10. It's looking big. Let me say 5. I'll have that. And I'm going to use a spline line. I'll come up just something like this. Then come try to organize this, maybe to look somehow nice. I think this is okay. And I'll need to offset. Let me offset by 5 still. I'll pick line. I'm going to say 5. Then I'll click on that. So I need this. I'll lock it up here. I'll come seal that with this. Something like that. Yeah, so actually I have to join this to this one. Yeah, I'll have to delete off this. So I'll come add something here. Maybe to just seal this off. Yeah, so I'm going to mirror this. I'll highlight all this. Let me first delete off these ones. So I'll come highlight this. I'm going to mirror. I'll mirror that this side. That means I have to go with this. I'll delete this. Then just come join this to this. I'll come tick this. Then if I want to see this, I'll come to the reference level. Yeah, so I don't need to cut all the way up to the middle. So I can move this maybe up to somewhere there. And let me put this at 50. And I'm going to mirror this to the other side. I'll mirror that side. So when I come in our 3D, yeah, I can have something like that. Yeah, it has come out, but if you're good at making these curve extrusions, still you can adjust this. Yeah, so that is it. Next we need to create the void revolve on this column. So I'll come still on the front view. Then I'll come to create. I'm going to create a void revolve. I'm going to pick my axis to be, I'll pick this up somewhere there. Now simply come draw this maybe up to 200. Then I will draw another one here. This one, for the distance we gave this 15, I guess, to remember. Then I'll simply have curve at 45, something like that. Come join this to this. I need to close off this. Come close off this. I'll tick this. Then I need to array this on this circumference. So I'll come the reference level. It is right here. Yes, so we didn't pick a plane, that's why it has picked this one on top, but we need this to be exactly on this column of ours. Yeah, so let me try and see if we can set a plane for that. I will come edit this. I'm going to set a plane, set my work plane. I'll come to front center. I'll say okay. Now let me try to take this. I see if it has changed. Yes, it has moved where we wanted it. So next we need to array this, but remember, don't forget to move this somehow inside by, let me say, 5. Enter that, and I'll come to the array tool, or you can simply type AR on the keyboard. I'll click on the array radio, then this 20 up to last. I come pick the center of this up here, then I move it maybe up somewhere there. I click outside, I say okay, come click on this, I move it up there, then come click on this. For this we gave it 20. Yeah, let me try to go in the 3D and I see where we having some error here. We first come cut this, cut geometry. I'm going to cut this from this. Yeah, so that appears like that. Then I'll load this into the family type 1. I think that is it. So I'll bring that just here in the middle. So when I go in our 3D for this, let me open it from here. Yeah, I need to move this up. So for the reference, I can give this maybe upper reference line. Yeah, so that we have our top like that. Okay, so now next I will need to create the rail column. So I'll come under floor plan, I'll come to lower reference. This is it. Yeah, so I'll come to create. I'm going to create an extrusion. I'll come to extrusion. I'm going to just pick lines. I'll come to this pick line tool. I'm going to pick this, then I'll pick, and I think I'll pick all this. I'll pick this up, and I will need to cut off this. So let me have this from here. Now come join this. I'll join this to this, this to this, join this to this, join this to this, join this with this, this to this. Yeah, since this is repeated, I'll be a little bit fast and join that. Then now I'll have to mirror this. I'll select all this, and I'm going to mirror this that side. Let me tick this. There's some error. This one has joined perfect. And then there's some error here. Let me just move this. Move this there. It's not coming out. Let me just delete this. I have it manually. Yeah, so let me pick lines manually. There's another overlapping line. I'll go with that. So join this to this, this to this. Somewhere here. So I'll delete that. I'll come join this with this. Then come join this with this. Then there's this missing one. And let me just pick lines. It's overlapping, but you don't have to worry about that. Now tick this. You're having also an overlapping line. think it is this one. Control Z, that is okay. It was there. I'll tick this. Yeah, then I open my 3D. It is somewhere here. Our extrusion is inside here. So I'm going to move this manually. Just move this up. I'll have this somewhere there. Then I'll move this, come join that. Yes, so this is our column. But then let me show you something. Let me see if this can join. Can I join this to this? No, it can't. Let me show you something also. Let me go to the front elevation. I want this top column to move with the reference line, so that is not exact 4 meters high. You can have it at 3 meters, but when you move it like this, you realize you're leaving this up. It has to be like on the lower level. As you can see, the ground moves with the entire column. So how do I fix that? I'll have to create a reference line. I'm going to create a reference line. Let me have it there. I'll have to align it to that. I'll come to the align tool. I'll pick that, align it to that. Then I'll come measure off this. I'm going to lock this distance so that it moves with the reference lines. Click on it, so I'll lock it. Let's try and see. When you move this down, Control Z, it is not yet working. So I'll need to lock this. I'll come, click on that, then I lock it. Yeah, so this is perfect. So when you to move, in case you want to reduce the height of this column, you're able to do that without distortion. Yes, so I'll come to 3D, check out this column. I can change this to fine. Let's have this as shaded. Yeah, so this is it for the classic column. It has really come out very nice. Yep. So if you want to use this column in your project, I'm going to save this family and I'll drop it in the comment section for the link to download this column. Yeah, so let me save this. I'll come to file. I'm going to save it as a family. So I'll save this as my classic column. Classic column. Let me have it where I put my libraries. Yeah, can save it there. Yes, so thank you for watching this episode and let me hope you learned something. If you really liked this video, yeah, please show it to me and don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel for more tutorials and at the same time to turn on your notifications for the daily updates. Thank you. Stay blessed.